Hi, I'm Matthew Keenan with Willen Sports Broadcasting.
And I'm Lucas, and we'll be your host for today's Winter Show.
Wow, it was an exciting one, wasn't it, Lucas? With all the great teams we have.
It was, Matthew. Did you play winter sport?
Yes, sir, I did. I wrestled.
Let's send it over to El Moeller to hear more about the wrestling team.
Thank you, Lucas. The Wayland wrestling team did have a great season, with a total of 3 tournament wins. Roll the clips.
The Wayland wrestling team had an incredible season. They ended the season with a record of 24-2. That's impressive. I got to talk to senior captain Nathan Hartunian about the season. He said the most rewarding match of the season was the Ashland match. Last year, Ashland had won the D3 dual championship, and Wayland blew them out this season. Nathan's favorite memory from the season was winning the Wayland Holiday at sectionals, along with going undefeated in the Dome. The captains for this season were Ronan Flatley, Mark Eltruder, and Nathan Hartunian. Standout players from the season include Nathan Hartunian, Dan Flores, Jojo Cavallo, Max Mazurek, and Matthew Keenan. Jojo Cavallo and Dan Flores won All-Conference, and DCL All-Stars were Nathan Hartunian, Jojo Cavallo, and Trevor Rosser. Looking forward to next season, the captains are Damian Sedoya, Jojo Cavallo, and Max Berkowitz. Overall, Wayland Wrestling had a very successful season, and I can't wait to see what they have in store for us next season.
Sounds like you guys had a great wrestling season.
We did. Everyone wrestled great throughout the entire year. Next up, looks like we have boys basketball. Lucas, did you make it to any boys basketball games this year?
I made it to a few, Matthew. I made it to the Weston one and the Westford one. Both were huge upsets and were great games.
Sounds like it. Let's head it over to Adam Capella to hear more about that.
Although they didn't have the record they were looking for this year, they have a lot of potential in the up-and-coming season. Roll the clips.
The boys basketball team came into the season after losing most of their starters and adjusting to a new coach, Coach Brewington. The highlight of the season was when they faced Weston and handed them their first loss. Some players to look out for next year are Gio Salesman, Jackson Allen, and Jay Morris, all who showed great talent this year. Their team was captained by Joshua Guy and Cooper McFarland, whose leadership and intensity set the tone every single game. DCL All-Star this year was Cooper McFarland, who showed incredible talent and skill throughout the whole year. Finishing with an overall record of 5-15, they showed great flashes of potential with a young roster and guidance from Coach Brewington. The team is destined to come back even stronger next year. When asked about his favorite part of the season, Joshua Guy said, "My favorite part was just being out there every day with my teammates and competing every single day. Along with that, my favorite memory was beating Weston and giving them their first loss." The season was about more than just wins. It was about building a team that plays for each other and has a bright future ahead, expecting lots of great things next year.
Sounds like they had a great season with a lot of their key returning players.
That's right, Lucas. They had a pretty good season. By the way, did you happen to catch any girls basketball games?
Yes, I went to a few. They were great. Let's head over to our girls basketball expert, Josh Magyar, to hear more about the girls' season.
The girls basketball team had a great first season under Coach Glavin. Let's check it out.
The Wayland girls varsity basketball team leapt out to a thrilling start, beginning their season with a number of wins. A highlight from those games was when star guard Campbell Powers scored 24 points, leading the team to an exciting overtime win by 2 against Marlboro. The team had a confident 10-10 record and are poised for a great next season, looking to make a playoff run. A player to keep an eye out for next year is rising sophomore Elsa Reneker, who's looking to step into a big role next year. Award winners this year are senior captains Sarah Powers, Eliza Russell, and Riley O'Driscoll, all taking home Boosters Awards. Powers and Russell also came home with DCL All-Star Awards. Sophomore Campbell Powers said, "My favorite part of being on the team this season was being able to bond with both the upperclassmen and the underclassmen considering their numbers. It really made for a tight-knit group and was a lot of fun."
Sounds like they had a pretty successful year under first-year head coach, Coach Glavin.
I heard. Sound like a great year.
Matthew, did you happen to make it to any girls' varsity hockey games?
Definitely didn't show up to any of those games, but I heard our very own Adam Capello had a great season.
Adam did have a great season, as he told all of us.
Okay, on that note, let's send over to John Melander to give us a sneak peek into their season.
Thanks, Matthew. They had a challenge year. Excited to see them next year. Roll the clips.
Coach Vachos and the Raiders went 3-18 this year. Tough season. But this was one of the youngest rosters they had. 9 sophomores playing varsity hockey for the first time. Luke Egan led the team with 18 points. Griffin Wood put up 10 goals. Adam Capello and Isaac Malis held down the defense all year. And Finley McDonald faced 670 shots this season. He kept them in games all year long. They made the tournament, lost to Shawshing in the first round, but those sophomores come back next year with 2 seasons under the belt. 3-18 this year. Next year is going to look different.
Great job, Johnny.
I hear girls hockey's up next.
That's right, Lucas. We have Sam Albuquerque to tell us a little bit more about their season.
The Wayland girls hockey team, although having a losing season, played very competitively and made the MIA tournament. So the Clips. The Wayland girls varsity hockey team was 16-2 on the season, making the D2 MIA playoffs. They lost 3-1 to Midway in the round of 32, ending their season. Their best win of the season was their last regular season game against the Cambridge Falcons, winning by a score of 7-2. Their team captains this season were senior forward Ollie Rice and senior defender Ava Barrett. Lauren Marcy was the team's only DCL All-Star with 11 points. Numerous players were also All-Conference, including Madison, Talia, Lino, Graham, and Steele. Their leading goal and point scorer was the freshman Leah Chin with 9 goals and 24 points. Some returning players to watch are Leah Chin, Emma Rocknick, and Lauren Marcy.
Thank you for that, Sam. That was a great showing of their season.
Hey Matthew, I heard we have a few track runners make it to Winter Nationals this year.
That's right, Lucas. We had 2 athletes make it to nationals. Junior Stacey Wentmore and senior captain Ryan McCormick.
On that note, let's head over to Nico Duranian to hear more about the track team.
Thanks, Lucas. Girls track had a great season. Let's roll the clips.
Here's a winter sports recap for the 2026 winter track season. The team had a pretty good season going 2-2, which was one of their best records in a while. Team captain and MVP Ryan McCormick said he thinks it went really well and a great start going into the outdoor season. Senior Mackenzie Morris also contributed a lot to the team. Highlight of the season came when Wayland beat Bedford and also when the girls became runners-up in the D4 state meet. Ryan thinks it is a big improvement from his junior season and he's really looking forward to the outdoor season.
Thank you, Nicholas. Sounds like they had a fast and furious season.
Hey, Lucas, I heard you dabble in skiing. Is that true?
I don't know where you heard that from. I've never touched a ski in my life.
Well, that's nice. In my prime, I was gross on the slopes.
That's cute. Let's head over to Grace Willis to hear more about the ski team.
Thank you, Lucas. I did a recap on the Nordic and Alpine ski team. Let's roll the clips.
Both the Alpine and Nordic ski teams had a successful winter season. The girls' Alpine ski team finished 2nd overall and the boys' team finished 6th in the Mass Bay Alpha division. Seniors Penelope Jack, Sophia DiCarlo, Ori Cole, and freshman Marin Weintraub all qualified and competed at states. Penelope Jacks, Marin Weintraub, and Ori Cole were all DCL All-Stars. Captains for the 2026 and 27 season are seniors Elle Muller, Emily Weiner, and Grace Willis. The Nordic ski team also had a good season, with Ella Sketty being named the U16 Maths Nordic team and competed at the NE U16 championships. Laura Nevezes and Ella Sketty were DCL All-Stars. Captains have yet to be announced for the 2026-27 season.
Thank you, Grace. That made me want to relive my glory days.
You weren't good at skiing.
Thanks, Goat.
Anyways, I heard you were a gymnast, Matthew.
In like 3rd grade, had to quit though to relive my skiing fantasies.
Well, on that note, let's send it over to Audrey Rafter to hear more about the gymnastics team.
Thanks, Lucas. The gymnastics team had a great 2026 season. Let's flip into these clips.
This year, the Wayland gymnastics team had a great 2025 season. The team had an impressive score increase of 8.25 points. Sophomore Sawyer Whittaker placed 5th in all rounds at DCLs. She also medaled 4th place on vault, 8th place on bars, and 6th place on the beam. Freshman Olivia Inglesi said her favorite memory this season was being able to go to all the meets and cheering on her teammates.
Well, that makes me want to hit a backflip, Lucas.
I'd love to see you try.
Not try, do. You know I would land it. I'm not going to do it because my shoulder's been acting up recently.
Or what?
Anyway, let's go to the next segment. Pretty sure it's swimming. Don't you not know how to swim, Lucas?
No. I mean, I doggy paddle, but not really. I don't really know how to swim.
Sounds about right. Let's send it over to Natalie O'Neill with the swim team.
Thanks so much. The swim and dive team really made a splash this season. Let's take a look.
This winter, the swim and dive had a dominant season with the boys winning state championships and finishing runner-ups at sectionals, while the girls placed 3rd at sectionals and were a state runner-up. At states, Luke Cronky won the 50 and 100 free and led the 400 free relay with Kevin Gia, Alex Liu, and Jack Glass to gold. Maya Pernia won the 50 free and helped lead both the 200 free and 200 medley relay to state titles with Kara Hill, Grace Oppenheim, Izzy Irwin, and Rena Schulman. Kevin Gia set a 200 IM school record, Cronky broke the 100 free record, and freshman Jack Glass set records in 200 IM and 500 free, becoming the fastest freshman ever. The girls' 200 medley relay also set a school record. Boston Globe's all-scholastics included Gia, Cronky, Pernia, and relay teams. DCL championships were Gia and Pernia, with all-stars being Cronky, David Rue, Kara Hill, Izzy Irwin, and Catherine Tim. With Gia, Galas, Hill, and Schulman returning, the future looks strong and bright.
That's all we have for you today. Thanks for tuning in. Feel free to check out our other productions on the WSB YouTube page. I'm Lucas.
And I'm Matthew, signing off. Let's send it back.